Yo, what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another video on the channel, you guys.
Noisy.
As you guys saw in the title, we are going to be installing the DC5 Creations battery relocation kit on the RSX today. Obviously I'm in the garage right now. The car's still wrapped up. Need to go unwrap it. We'll do that here in a minute. But yeah, if you guys are new around here, before we get started, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and post those notifications posted always, so you guys get notified whenever I upload. Trying to get a lot more consistent. We're also doing a little bit of things to the Lexus. Well, we were kind of still on pause with that right now. We got a new emblem coming in, but you know, it's a cheap mod, nothing expensive right now. But yeah, let's give it into the video, you guys. So yeah, let's cut over to the car. All right, you guys, so first things first, we need to open up this thing's hood. We're gonna need to take off our bumper, and then we have to take off our quarter panel, just so we can reach in there a little better. I mean, I think we can still run it with just taking the tire off, but I think it just gives us more room, more flexibility, I guess you can say. I need to get a new latch. You go to you pull it. There we go. Hold this open. We gotta take our old battery out and get all this old cable out of here. Yeah, it runs all the way up to the fuse block, so we're gonna take it off from here. And then as it runs down, all this comes out, goes down and under. There's a ground right there. Focus. Right there. That we have to take off too. But yeah, everything that came in here. Oh, got a cool, dope little lanyard. Forgot. Got a little keychain lanyard. But they send you everything you're gonna need. Those are all of our power cables, and then we got our grounds, so our transmission ground, and then our body ground. Then here is our mount. Now, they have multiple options when it comes to the actual battery mount. If you want the raw aluminum, or if you want a billet. So I just did the raw billet. I didn't want to get the black anodized, or anodized. I think that's how you say it. I think so. I didn't opt in for that box. I wanted that billet silver look. I like that look a lot more, especially with the color of the car. You know, it'll look clean in my opinion. All right, so y'all, we got the entire front end pretty much removed to do this, and then this quarter panel, or this fender panel, whatever you want to call it, got all that removed. And so the harness that we're going to be going after in this instant is pretty much just connected to your positive cable. So it's going to be all of this here. We're going to take all of this off. Ow, that hurt. All this down to here, and then these two cables go to your alternator and then your starter. And then it goes behind your starter. I don't know if you can see it or not. It's right there at the very top. And then this one sits right there on your alternator. Kind of move things out of the way so you can see right there. But yeah, you gotta take that off. Top of it goes up here, and then this one's just grounded. Now, I did take out both of the headlights because you guys see these things are kind of filthy, so I might just pick up some new ones and not even bother putting those ones back in, or restore these ones, you know, make a little project out of them. Restore these ones. We'll figure out what I'm gonna do there, but I don't want those ones because yeah, they're sun damaged as hell, badly. But yeah, and then another thing that I'm gonna do is honestly all the bolts for the fenders and stuff. Only ones I need to keep really are for the door inside the door jamb and this bottom one here for the quarter panel. But all the ones in the engine bay, I'm gonna get a restore kit from like Resto Tuner or maybe DC5. I might get it from. But yeah, I'm gonna get some new bolts for the top end just to refresh it, because I mean, look at these. These are all crusty and corroded. I need to take off my intake manifold to actually get to that bolt, so you know, I'm gonna have to take off my top pieces. Yes, I just did that with a big ass extension on here, but fight, you ball. You feel? Let's take this off. We're gonna put this over here to the side. Oh, another thing, we're gonna need to get a new latch, because yeah, this thing just is trash. If it was on the car, I could show you guys, but it's not. It pretty much, it's loose. I don't know how to show you guys, but when you go to pull this up, it doesn't bend it right. It just kind of pulls it forward. It doesn't open it like that. There's more like that action. I don't know how to explain that to you. My bad. But yeah, let's just continue doing this. Oh, let me not put brake clean in the fucking scorching hot. All right, got the intake manifold out and everything. Now we have full exposure to get these bolts a lot easier. I think they're just 13. They should be just 13s. Sit behind here. 13s or 12s. Let's sit there. That one's a 10. Okay, gotta get this old battery box out of here. Luckily, I never bolted it down, so just kind of throw it. I'm never gonna reuse it, obviously. That or that. I'll probably never even put that on again. You know, did all this for no reason. If you guys haven't seen the most recent videos, then you know what I understand, or you'll understand what I'm talking about. There we go. But yeah, if you guys haven't seen that one, make sure you guys click up here or up here. Well, it's one of the places. Make sure you click on one of those corners and go check that out. Just explaining what we're gonna be doing to this and the whole, you know, process going forward. But yeah, got that out. Negative cable is next, but like I said, this one gets grounded right under our fuse block, right there, you see? Then the next one comes down and around under here. Then it grounds it right there onto our transmission shifting thingamabobs right there. And then yeah, got the negative side already out of here. So we got the negative terminal and wires harnessed all out of here. Can use this for sure. I don't know what, but you can use that again. You know, maybe I'll sell some parts off of this thing. Who knows? Maybe I'll build another Acura, maybe another RSX. Who knows? But yeah. So next thing is, gotta take this up. Come on. There we go. Take that up. Get that off. Follow it. Take off these bolts. I already took off that ground, obviously, like I showed you guys. Dang, I just had a brain fart right there. I don't know if you guys are able to tell, but my brain stopped working for a minute. I was like, But yeah, so there's just gonna be some 7s. Take those out. Put these right up here on the cowl, along with all of our other bolts. Those are the bolts we're gonna throw away and replace. Like I said, we'll not throw away. We'll keep them until we get new ones. Once I get new ones, then I'll throw them away. So we're not throwing away bolts we potentially need. You feel me? You feel me? All right. But yeah, so have all my important bolts there. Just took that off. So now I should be able to move this. Go like that, and then boom. We got this entire harness off of there. Now, we don't really need any plugs off of here, except maybe that one, because that goes into our intake manifold. So maybe we might need that. Not quite sure. So we're getting ready to put in our new harness. Something I realized is DC5 sent me 2 ground kits on accident, I think. But I mean, hey, that's all right. Extra grounds, right? Alright, y'all, that wasn't really much of a time lapse, but it's better than nothing. Got it all mocked up. Don't worry, it's not going through the headlight. I'm gonna have it come down and around over here and go to the battery, and then negative cable. I know you saw me mocking up over there. I know it goes over here now. I don't know what I was thinking, okay? Leave me alone. But yeah, I need to take out my crash sensor, or yeah, I think this is crash sensor. It has an SRS on the top corner right there. So SRS system. So crash sensor I gotta take out, just some 10s. Go ahead and take all this now. Take out that. Horn. Boom, so we got our sensor out of there, and I even went a step further and hit it with some brake clean. Clean up the area right here a little better. You know, it's nice and clean. It's nice and cold now. It's really fucking cold. That's super cold. Oh my goodness. Some brake clean. Ugh. But yeah, next step, let's get our what's it called? We're gonna get our battery tray put together. I'm gonna put this thing together real quick, and then we're going to throw it on there. Yeah, we're making amazing progress. This isn't as bad. This is actually pretty simple. I'm not gonna hold you. I mean, obviously you're gonna need a little mechanical expertise to take off certain things, but for the most part, if you're relatively new to this, I think anyone really can do it. It's a really easy kind of plug and play-ish kit, you feel? But yeah, enough yapping for me. I'm gonna get all this tightened up, or not tightened up, get this all put together, and then get my cables ran the final way, and yeah. All right, so we got our cables on there. I actually did put the battery on just because it's gonna be a lot easier to mock everything up and get everything kind of set and done. I might be drilling through the body frame to actually run this a lot smoother and cleaner. But I'm gonna mess around with it and figure out a way to run it as smoothly and cleanly looking as I can. I also might redo some of this wiring harness because, I mean, kind of looks like a mess with that manifold off, so might be tackling that as well. I don't know yet, but yeah, we're gonna have to cut it short today, you guys. My phone is about to die, which is my camera, so yeah, if you guys are new around here, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, post notification to always, so you guys can see part 2 of finishing this up, and then we'll probably do some other things like clean up the harness, delete our what's it called, delete cruise control. There it is, my bad. Do our cruise control delete, and then yeah, continue on with tearing this thing apart and getting things ready to build it. But yeah, I'll see you guys in part 2. Like I said, if you guys are new around here, make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel, post those notifications always so you get notified when I upload. Yeah, peace out.